Hello, my name's Alex. I'm the electrical lecturer here at the Plumbing and Electrical Training Centre in Ashford, and today I'm going to be talking to you about ways you might be able to rectify minor electrical issues within your own home. So most people know that if you've got a minor electrical issue, the first place you should be looking is your consumer unit, sometimes more colloquially referred to as a fuse board. And so I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things you can look for in there if you come home one day and the lights aren't working or your sockets aren't working, that you can safely do without having to call out an electrician. Every house will have one somewhere. Typically they'll be either in a cupboard under the stairs, sometimes they'll be in a corridor. And inside your consumer unit, you'll have different circuit breakers for every circuit in your house. First thing I should say is that if you do find that the front cover of your consumer unit is off for any reason, please do not attempt to do any repairs or any rectification yourself. In that instance, there is the possibility of you touching live parts and getting an electric shock or a burn. In most instances, your front cover will be on, and there are a few small checks you can do just to rectify small issues that I'm going to talk to you. Let's say you come home and none of your lights work at all, or none of your lights work upstairs. For instance, the first thing I would recommend anybody to do before they call an electrician out is to go to their consumer unit and to lift up the front cover. Don't take the front cover off, just lift the flap up and look at your circuits. So every circuit in your house will be represented by one of these, and the vast majority of the time you'll see that these switches will all be up, which means that they're all on and everything's working. If you were to look under this flap and you were to find that one of your circuits is off, in that case, something has caused that to trip. And it could be a minor issue or it could be a more serious issue. But the first thing to do is to look at your switches. If one of them is down, flick it back up. If it stays up, and you go and use the circuit and nothing unusual happens, it could just be that there was a temporary minor issue that has caused that circuit breaker to trip, and you can carry on using your electricity supply as normal. In most instances, this will resolve the problem. If, for example, you were to flip the switch back up, and then as soon as you then try and use that circuit, it flips back down, that is a symptom of a more serious problem. You would have to then call a qualified, competent person to come and resolve and to diagnose what the issue is. Please don't try to resolve the issue yourself in that instance. So there would be some simple checks to do before you call out an electrician that you can do in your own home. If you do want to learn how to replace electrical components and how to perform maintenance and repairs yourself, then come to somewhere like the Plumbing and Electrical Training Centre in Ashford, where we can deliver entry-level courses that will allow you to do that yourself.